Thank you very much, y'all. Thank you very much, y'all.
Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, and Luke Rise. Luke Rise is back. Thank you for subscribing to Luke Rise if you've subscribed. And what we're going to talk about today is S2R Ducati 1000 Super Naked related. Let's hit it.
It's showtime.
So yeah, what we're going to start to do is a very interesting series where we're actually going to start going through how do you change the belts on an S2R 1000 Super Naked. How do you actually do it? How do you actually remove the belt covers? How do you refit the belt covers? How do you do it all from start to finish? How do you only do the first part? How do you do the last part? And after that, we're going to then move on to servicing. Because the S2R 1000 Super Naked from Ducati needs a lot of servicing work. Things like the air filter, the 4 spark plugs. This is one of the few engines you're ever going to meet that actually has 2 spark plugs. And oil filter and oil. So we're going to go through that together, but we're going to break the videos down into multiple videos. And a lot of people will say, Luke Rides, why would you do that? Why don't you just make a belt change video? And that's it. Well, we are going to make a belt change video. But sometimes what you find on YouTube is when you watch a workshop video, sometimes you only want to know parts of that video. So you want to know how to get to the part that you want to change. Say you just want to know how to get to the air filter. You don't, once you get there, you're happy to be able to do the rest of putting the airbox back together and putting the motorcycle back together. You just need to know how to get there first. And that's the whole point. That's what Luke Rides is doing. So though many of you may say, well, I'm watching the same workshop video, you're not. You're watching shorter versions of it, but then you've got the long version if you want to watch the long version. It's something that Luke Rides has learnt from YouTube for when he wants a question answering and he needs help. And sometimes you just want to know one bit of information and you can put the rest together. So that's why we're going to be doing a belt change video, but then breaking it down into how do you fit the belts, then how do you remove them, and then doing one whole video about how do you do the whole lot. So you've got that, and that's it. But the S2R 1000 Super Naked is a pleasure. It's really nice to work on. Really good engineering. It's not German engineering. This is just before the Germans bought out Ducati and saved the brand, saved the company. Whoa. So this was the last Italian Ducati. It's the best way to put it. This was the last where the electronics are not German, it's Italian, refined over the years. So even the things that this is the second generation of Ducati fuel injection system, that's why you notice on this generation, now on this generation of Super Naked, there is no choke. So the Italians could do it, but doesn't mean they were perfect. But this year, Ducati did do pretty well working out and working through some of the problems that you experience in having a Ducati. So the electronics were getting better. The engineering was getting better. You know, even the bolts thread in better. They undo better. So little things like that, which is pretty good. And the suspension technology, Ducati were getting better at it. So pretty cool really, but that's what we're going to do. So we're going to build a series of intros and extras now. Which you imagine when you've got a few to make, can get a bit tiring. But we're going to do as much as we can now, and then we'll finish after that. So yeah, Luke Rides hopes it makes sense. Thanks for watching.
The way we...
The little rascal has spirit.
As what, sir?
This is the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, kid.
Thanks for watching. I've got the signature copy here. The price is about to get brain juice. Something like that. It's like an 80s term. I think you sometimes missed out the 80s. Well, everything was just more. Oh, not everything, but the way people talked was just more fun. It was less serious. It was just less serious. It was more funny. You know, it's like Jeremy Clarkson, where he's like, "This is the fastest car in the world." How many presenters do that nowadays? Someone see it like, "That's a Vista, baby." And it's like, where would you hear that nowadays? Why do modern films just have fun? Just have fun being a film. This is just don't get it very much anymore. And then when you get the movies that are like pointing out that they're a movie and that they're breaking the fourth wall, and it's kind of like they're trying, but it's just not the same as the 80s. There's just something about the 80s. Right, it's getting a bit nostalgic now. Yeah.